This video is sponsored by Anker SOLIX. Whether you're prepping for a power outage at home or gearing up for an epic adventure, Anker SOLIX has you covered with products that are reliable, portable, and built around your lifestyle. With that being said, let's dive into this game-changing LFP-powered lineup. First off, there's the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus, which really is a hero when it comes to home battery backup systems. But beyond that, I really like the fact that when you connect it to that device, you can disconnect it and you can take this device where you need it. Say you're RVing and you need something that really has a lot of power to run your RV, this unit can do that. If you have a really tough, demanding job site area and you need a lot of power there, this device can do that. If you want to wheel this over to an appliance and actually just back it up that way by plugging devices directly into it, you can do that. But at the same time, you can then reconnect this to your home system to back up your home. The portability of this is incredible. The C1000's compact design makes it a perfect companion for camping or tailgating, delivering 1800 watts of power and 1056 watt hours of capacity. If you need an even more portable unit, the C300 weighs in at just a little bit over 9 pounds. It has a 288 watt hour battery and offers up to 300 watts of AC or DC output. Or if you need something lighter, the C300 DC is more compact and only weighs a little bit over 6 pounds, but still packs a whopping 288 watt hour battery and has 300 watts of DC output capabilities. In addition, keep drinks or food cold with the Anker SOLIX EverFrost 2 40L. So I'm hiking over to a little area that I found yesterday. That's a great place to just kind of set up and rest, cool off, get some refreshments. And I am bringing with me the C300 DC so I can keep my devices charged up. It's portable, easy to carry. Beyond just using it to charge up devices with a USB-C device and the USB-A, you also have this built-in pop-up lantern style light, which is nice with 3 different settings. And at the 3 watt setting, you can see that it'll estimate the time that you can run this well over 80 hours. So that's handy. Good little fan to keep you cool if you need to cool off after hiking a trail, something like that. And we have several other different ports here. When it comes to the Prime Day deals, this in combination with a 100 watt portable solar panel, that combo there is going to be offered on sale for nearly $300 off. So it's going to be a great time to purchase this device, and it is a great device that I can highly recommend. Okay, it's lunchtime. I'm getting a little hungry, and I actually did bring some food along in the Anker SOLIX EverFrost here, and it's keeping it nice and cool at around 33 degrees for me. And then I'm going to power this portable cooktop with the Anker SOLIX C1000, which with its 1800 watt output should have plenty of power to power this and cook me some lunch. So the cooktop's heating up there, and I can see on the power station here that it's taking 1044 watts, so well below the 1800 watt max. I could actually run both of these burners at the same time, but we're going to go ahead and cook this up, cook some eggs, and just show how handy this is here, just once again tailgating out in this beautiful area. Turkey bacon's still sizzling away. It's almost done. I'm going to give it just a short bit more time. Okay, the eggs are done. I turned off the cooktop and we are at 73% with the C1000. So it took about 26% of the battery capacity to cook turkey bacon and eggs. The Anker SOLIX EverFrost 2 40L has come in clutch today, being able to keep my drinks cool, my food cold. And it allowed me to have lunch out here, just, out in nature. Using that in combination with the C1000, it's just really come in clutch. But let's talk about this particular device. And so far, I really love it. I love the fact that I didn't have to put a bunch of ice in a cooler, and I don't have to worry about dumping that later on and the mess that creates. But this has its own cooling system and a built-in battery. You can see a nice bright screen here. We have the temperature set to 33 degrees, but if I wanted to cool that down lower, we could go ahead and drop that down all the way down to -4. So let's just take that down and show you that. So I could actually take it all the way down to -4. I don't want that cold because I have drinks in there. But very adjustable. This can do a nice freeze, or you can keep stuff just above freezing. Let's keep it at 34 and just keep stuff cool and not frozen. When it comes to what powers this device and where the magic really happens, this, under this panel, has a 288 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery, and it has a place here for a second battery. The kit comes with one battery when you buy the cooler, one 288 watt-hour battery, but you can purchase a second one if you want to extend the runtime. Anker claims that with 2 batteries you can run this for over 4 days, and with a single battery over 2 days. I imagine that's in eco mode without the coolest setting in place, but nonetheless, that's impressive. It has really nice built-in wheels and a handle that pulls out. So it's easy to go ahead and pull along on your adventure. In addition, this handle, it actually has a little stand underneath it. You can see right there. And you can actually use this as a little table. So that's a handy way to use this, is you can actually have a little work surface there, or use it as like maybe a little place to set your drinks or whatever. And then inside, it's got a light so you can see what's in here. Right now it's nice and cool, and you can see I got drinks and a few other things in there. And I had my lunch in there earlier that I cooked up. But this also does have a drain plug right there. So you can take that drain plug out if you had moisture in there that built up, and you can drain it. But once again, you don't need ice for this device because it has its own cooling system. And so ice is completely unnecessary. So you can use the entire storage capacity, which is nice, and you don't have a mess at the end. Now that I have this device, I don't want to go camping without it, because having the ability to keep stuff frozen or cool for long extended periods of time without having to use ice, that's a game changer. Okay, let's talk about the Anker SOLIX C1000. This is a very compact but powerful portable power station. It weighs under 30 pounds, it comes in a very compact case, but it still has a little bit over 1 kilowatt hour of battery capacity, and has an 1800 watt continuous max output, or it can surge momentarily up to 2400 watts. So it's plenty to power devices like, for example, the cooktop that I powered to cook my lunch, or I'm going to show you this easily runs power tools. Okay, so the table saw powered by the C1000 was able to rip through a 2x4. Very impressive. But when it comes to using it like in a camp setting, today I'm just out in this beautiful trail area. And when it comes to using it for that, you have your AC outlets across here, 6 of those. You have USB-C, USB-A, your car socket, nice light bar if you need that, if it's getting a little dark at night. And then you can connect this to a phone application and monitor and control it. You can charge it up here with the cord provided, or you can connect solar to this. And they also offer an extension battery where you can double the capacity of the device, and you can plug that in right there. Overall, I really like it. It performs well in my tests. It's very solid. And when it comes to the Prime deal, they're offering this C1000 with a 200 watt solar panel for over 50% off. So I definitely recommend you go check out that Prime deal. It's an amazing deal for this device and the combo with that solar panel. This is the Anker SOLIX C300, and I really like how easy this device is to handle. It weighs a little bit over 9 pounds. It has a 288 watt hour lithium iron phosphate battery. It has 3 AC outlets here that can put up to 300 watts of continuous output out, or it can temporarily surge to 600 watts. It's got USB-C, USB-A, and in addition to that, it's got your car socket. It's got a light built into it, like the other devices, with 3 settings. Nice bright screen that's laid out very similarly to the other devices, showing you the percentage of battery that it has. And, you know, this is perfect for taking with you if you just need to charge your devices like your cell phone, or if you need to charge your laptop. You should be able to plug that in right there for like a laptop, run a fan, run other little small electronic devices like lights, whatever, if you're on a campsite. This is an amazing device for that. And it's super portable. You can charge it with the AC input here, or you can actually plug in solar right here. So this is something that's handy and great for the campsite. You definitely want to check this out with the Prime deal because they're offering this in combination with a 100-watt solar panel, and that combo deal, this and the solar panel, they're offering at $299 off, so an amazing deal. When it comes to the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus, there's a lot to like. Starting with its long-lasting LFP batteries, that's a huge plus. The fact that it does 120 and 240 voltage with a single unit, 6,000 watts of continuous output with this device, and the fact that it has 3.84 kilowatt hours of storage just right here is really impressive. You can actually connect two of these devices together and a number of batteries and scale storage all the way up over 53 kilowatt hours, and you can double that max output from 6,000 to 12,000 watts. Of course, that requires that second unit, but nonetheless, that's very impressive. Now, when it comes to using this as a fully integrated home battery backup system, you can purchase the optional Anker SOLIX Home Power Panel, which allows you to seamlessly integrate the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus into your utility grid, and you can even connect it to rooftop solar to charge it that way. Alternatively, you can also connect this to a transfer switch and back up certain circuits in your home as well, but this, once again, is a very scalable and powerful home battery backup system that is also portable, so you can take it with you other places if you need power on the go, and you really just need some serious power because, once again, this has a lot of output and a lot of storage. Okay, let's talk about the phone app here. So the phone app is fully featured, and you can see here it's got the temperature of the batteries, which I like. It's got the percentage of charge. And then if we were running devices on it, it shows the DC input, AC input, or output there. And it shows the various connections there. You can turn on and off the screen, just right there. And then it has a full suite of settings that I can do here. One of the things I always do with this is I turn the screen timeout to the longest possible, so 30 minutes. And I'm actually going to brighten that screen, there we go, to high. And I like that it actually looks a little cleaner and it's easier to see in the bright light, but you have that ability there. And then there's a number of other settings there, including the ability to take the recharging power up or down. So you can take it all the way down to 200 watts or keep it at 1800 watts if you want a fast charge. Obviously, a slower charge will cause the battery to last longer, but that's an option you have there. And there's some various other things, and you can update the firmware. But super, super useful way to be able to use this device with the phone app. It can connect via Bluetooth, or you can connect it via Wi-Fi. Overall, this device can really power almost anything that you throw at it, and they have a special Prime deal going on where you can actually get somewhere around $2,000 or more off this device during that Prime Day event. So this is an amazing device, and there are some amazing deals going on right now that you won't want to miss. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with each and every one of these products. Whether you need something that's super portable and you need a power solution on the go, or if you need something powerful enough to back up your entire home and is scalable, or if you need something in between, you need to make sure that you check out the full line of Anker SOLIX products, and make sure that you check out the video description below because I'm going to link to the special Prime deals for each one of these products. Once again, there are some amazing discounts and you're not going to want to miss this. Well, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.